Hey, Truth Warriors, let me know if you can hear me. Give me some bells before we get this thing rolling. I want to make sure everybody can hear us really well. When I see those bells, we will get the show started. Well, thank you, Lizzette, for the bells. I'm glad you can hear me.
I thought I should start it.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
When I see you guys give me some bells, then we will get going. I just don't want to do a 20-minute like I did before and nobody could hear me.
Okay.
All right, J-Man. Thank you.
Hey,
Let me get a couple more so I can get a confirmation. Lola, Alicia, thank you guys. Yes. Okay. I'm glad you guys are here. We have a special guest in the building. His name is Lovell Jones. He was a singer back. When was that, Lovell?
back in the 90s.
In the 90s. Okay.
That was in an R&B group called Twice. We were signed with MCA Silas Records. And one of our first big gigs was we toured with R. Kelly. And we toured with Keith Sweat. So we toured with some of the biggest names in R&B.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay. So hang on to that thought. I'm gonna do my grab the cards on the table. You can use those. All right, y'all. Let me do my proper intro and then we'll get this thing going. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This interview has been a long time coming because I booked it like almost 4 weeks ago, I think, and that's rare for me to just have something planned out so far out in advance. And I've been teasing it because this gentleman has some great things to discuss tonight. But before we do that, we're going to do the hello world, welcome, or welcome back. I'm Goddess Dawn, and I'm here with Lizzette Martinez.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, it's Saturday, December 28, 2019, and we're here with special guest Lovell Jones, like I mentioned before. Hi, Lovell.
Hi, Lovell.
Hey, guys. How are you?
We're great.
We're great. Thank you for being here. All right, so you guys, what I want to do, Lovell just talked to us about his group Twice that he was in, and you have a twin brother, right?
Yeah. Identical twin.
He has an identical twin. He also was in the group with you too, right? So,
yes.
And I think you guys might recognize a song or two or three, but I'm gonna cue this one up real quick and let's just hear something that they have done. Let me get this together here.
Yeah, this particular song was our first single.
Is this, you talking Sparkle? Are you talking about Sparkle? Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Cameo remake Sparkle.
Yeah.
Was produced by D'Angelo and Angie Stone.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Okay, here we go. Right. Here we go.
When I first saw you, you had sparkles in your eyes, like the stars at night, high in the sky. How I wish that you were mine, 'cause to me, you're one of a kind. When I look at you, it seems so untrue how someone like you can make me feel the way you do. I see that sparkle in your eyes. Oh, rise your eyes.
need. And I find you hard to believe. You see, you're so beautiful. Make me wanna love you. Ooh. When I look at you, see it's so true.
All right, y'all. I wanted y'all to get a taste. I know you guys remember that now. I remember that.
You know,
All right.
you can hear the D'Angelo influence.
Absolutely.
Yes. Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's talk. Let's go back to tell us about, so when you were singing this, when you guys were doing this song here, tell me what preceded this. How did you get into, how was your journey into the business itself, and then how did you meet R. Kelly, and when was that?
Okay. Well, we started singing out in church as often a lot of R&B groups do. We actually had about 3 pair of identical twins in the church choir, but unfortunately only two pair could sing. So
Okay.
that was myself, my brother Lovell, and the other set of twins that are in the group were Mike and Ike.
Okay, 2 sets of twins. Okay, gotcha.
So yeah.
Wow.
So we grew up singing in the church, and we became session singers and writers, and we booked a lot of session singing background and stuff like that, and then our demo tape found the way into the hands of Louis Silas, Abet Silas MCA, and basically the rest is history. They signed us a deal. We went through the whole process of recording a couple albums worth of material. We worked with everybody in the business, from Joel Levert to Rodney Jerkins on this project, Kelly Price, D'Angelo, Angie Stone. So there was some great producers and writers involved in the project as well.
Wow.
So in the process of recording the album, we didn't know it was going to take a couple of years. We ended up getting the gig singing background with R. Kelly. One of my friends, who is Calandra Glenn, called us. She had got the gig as a background singer. She was the only female, and they were in need of 2 guys. So they called us. They put us on the bus. We were there. And basically, we got the gig on the spot. We didn't have any clothes with us or anything. So they wouldn't let us go home because we were starting rehearsals that night for the 12 Play tour.
Okay, 12 Play. Okay.
Yeah, so we had to get all of our clothes shipped to us. And basically, that's how that gig came about.
Wow. Okay, so how long were you on tour with him?
We was on tour with him for a little bit over a year.
Oh, wow. That's a good minute.
I have a question.
Okay.
It was long enough, believe me.
And how old were you at this time?
At this time, I think I was 26, 25, 26, that, 25 going on 26, yeah.
Okay. Was that and do you know how old he was at that time also?
He was the same age.
Same age, okay.
Uh-huh.
So, with that said, that sounds around the time the Aaliyah stuff was going on.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yes.
so so what do you have any insight on that, being that there's a new indictment which includes Aaliyah? Did you have any eyewitness to anything that happened, or can you give us some insight?
I witnessed a lot of time being spent alone, with R. Kelly. You don't have to lay your eyes on something to know something is up. You have a cat wear a close-knit family. Somebody always sees something, and they'll share it if it's something's not right or this or that. So she was spending a lot of time alone with him without her parents. To be honest with you, her mom said that she was always supervised. That's a lie, because I never seen her mom there. I might have seen her mom once or twice. But it was all under the pretense that whatever was going on, it was all right because he was going to make her a star. That was like the unsaid attitude of everybody. At the time, we didn't have 20 years of allegations. We didn't have people coming out saying R. Kelly did this and did that. All we could go on is what we see on a day-to-day basis and hear. We heard, rumored that they were seeing each other, and I was like, how could that be? She's a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, but when you looked up, she was always around. And at the current time, he was dating baby girl, who is Andrea, his ex-wife.
Baby girl. Okay.
We call her baby girl.
Okay.
That was her name on tour. But
She was pretty young too, huh? At the time.
Funny, wasn't
yeah,
Aaliyah baby
she was
girl?
young at the time as well. She wasn't as young. I think she might have been 18. But she was pretty young. And I just remember it was always a power struggle for his attention when Aaliyah was around. At the time, he had this dog. It was a pug. And he named him 12 Play after the tour, after the album. And it's like whoever basically had the dog had Rob. You know what I'm saying? You know, whoever was walking the dog, who had control of the dog, had Rob that day or that week or whatever. So it was like a power struggle over this little dog.
Well, Lizzette had some time with that dog.
With that dog.
She
I
had.
said it on the last live. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she
I'm
had.
sorry?
Lizzette here had some time with the dog also. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the 12 Play, you know how he
Of
made his
course.
eyes?
Yes, and he, like
Oh
his
my
little
God,
snorting. And like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Heat stroke left him in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was devastated about that. But so it was like, you know, it was a lot of unsaid stuff going on, a lot of vibes everybody was picking up on, and like I said, I never really spoke on it before because see how, you know, Aaliyah's not here to defend herself, but a lot of stuff has come out in the open since these documentaries, so I feel a little bit more comfortable talking about it because somebody else has put, you know, stuff out there as well that I can confirm that, you know, I knew about it or I didn't know about it. So
Okay.
yeah.
So
anything you want to ask me specific, you know, I'm open.
Okay. Well, I do have a question. You know, and it's the same for me as far as the respect for her and her, you know, in her passing.
Yeah.
However, you know, there's rumors of things. So one of those rumors was about pregnancy. Do you have any information or insight on that?
Yeah, it was known throughout the cap that Aaliyah was pregnant, and this basically came out before they got married. You know, when everybody found out she was pregnant, it was a rumor. I mean, of course, I didn't see a pregnancy test, but different people in the camp are closer to Rob, and they know things, and, you know, basically people spill the guts. You know what I'm saying? So it was out that she was pregnant. Everybody was just blown away. Everybody couldn't believe it. So the next stage, this is where the marriage happens. Barry Hankerson, who is Aaliyah's uncle and manages R. Kelly, they all concocted this plan. Well, let's get them married. You know, if they got married, it won't seem like Rob was just using her. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's where the marriage came from. They forged documents. You know, and that's come out now.
Right.
They forged documents, and you know, they ran off and they got married. Knowing good and well, she was at the time 15 and he was like 25, 26. And that was the reason why.
So, and from what I understand, she met him at 12, though. So 15 at the time of this is time is 3 years of grooming and.
Yeah, absolutely. He was working on a project for a couple of years. I think she might have been 13 or somewhere around there. It was very, very young when he met her. That's why nobody really thought anything because, you know, she was very young. You know what I'm saying? Almost, you looked at her like, when I seeing her, it's like, you know, like my daughter or something. You know what I'm saying? She was very undeveloped. You know, she was a kid.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you know what came of the pregnancy? Because we heard different things, that there was an actual daughter versus...
She wanted to have, of course, what 15-year-old wouldn't want to have R. Kelly's baby? But at the time, she was a victim. You know, she didn't stand a chance. She just didn't stand a chance. I mean, with his star power, the money behind him, and the power he held over her career. So they ended up forcing her to get an abortion. And then they basically separated them from there. They separated the cats. You know, and at the time she was devastated. But the further she got away from him and working with other artists and stuff, she realized she was taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the time, she was a kid. She was taken advantage of.
So I just have a question because this is heavy.
Yeah. You know what? You're
But I
gonna
have
hear.
some-
You're gonna
yeah.
hear a bell, and when you hear it, just let it breathe for a second, because this is my truth bell. I'm sorry, Keep. I'll be ringing my bell. I'm not gonna stop my process. Thank you, though.
Did the parents know about the pregnancy?
Absolutely.
So the mother likes to say that she was always around her daughter. So that's not what you've
That's not the
experienced.
case. And I mean, I was on tour. You know what I'm saying? If she was around, I would have seen her.
Right.
And to be honest with you, Rob slept with her mom. Rob was sleeping with her mother.
That was my next question.
Yep. And it's a lot of stuff that she doesn't want to come out. So she's been apprehensive and shutting everything down in the media, because when you start, telling the truth and pointing, when people pointing the finger and stuff, you got a couple of fingers pointing back at yourself. They knew a lot of the stuff that was going on. You know what I'm saying? And they accepted it just like everybody else because of Rob's star power.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So basically everyone failed her.
Absolutely.
Because I met him with Barry Hankerson and Demetrius, and they all knew the age and they knew what was going on, and now they want to point finger. Oh, I didn't see that develop. You've been seeing stuff develop since before me for years.
Absolutely.
So cut the shit.
Absolutely.
Seriously, thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah, thank you for clearing that up.
They covered for him because he was their paycheck. He was everybody's paycheck. He was my paycheck. But at the time, I wasn't privy to everything what happened. I just got hired. I wasn't, like I said, we didn't have 20 years of allegations, but the people closest to him already knew he had a sickness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't hide it forever. We started to see some signs of it. We heard rumors of it, you know what I'm saying? And as you're on tour and you're hanging out, I mean, we were really close. I was really close to him and his brother. We played ball together. We'd go from playing basketball straight onto the stage. And, it would always be, he would use the people around him to get women or girls to come back to the hotel, the after party, and this and that. And it would always be younger girls. And he would say, hey, twins, or, I had another friend that hung out with his doc, and he would ask us, talk to them girls over there, get them girls a pass. We'd be like, man, them girls are too young. This is what I'm thinking in my mind. No, I'm not going to ask these girls to come to no after party and nothing there. I mean, look at these girls, they're too young. So that's how it started out,
Well, I'm sorry. I saw a quote where you stated that he actually asked you guys. Did he ask you to look for young girls for him? Did you say that?
Girls, not young girls.
Just girls.
But he liked
He
them young.
always preferred younger girls. You know what I'm saying? But there was no way that, I was going to bring any underage girls to no after party or no hotel or nothing. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I was 26 years old. So, I mean, an 18-year-old, I wasn't even interested in an 18-year-old. I was interested in grown women.
Naturally.
As you should
as
have.
it should be.
So I have a picture up of Aaliyah. Someone, I was sent a few pictures actually of her looking very pregnant. And I know you said that there was an abortion, but are you positive? Because there's rumors that there's a daughter out there, 24 years old.
I highly doubt that.
Okay.
I highly doubt that. She always wore baggy clothes, but they wanted, the main reason they didn't want her to have the child is because of her career and the demanding schedule of her career, and she was just skyrocketing. And so that was the main thing. That was the main reason.
Okay.
So just to recap. So Aaliyah was pregnant, the parents knew, all management knew, it was a cover-up, and everyone failed her. And I still feel so terrible about this.
Absolutely. And a lot of the stuff only coming out now is because, Rob doesn't hold the power in the industry or have the money that he used to have to pay people off or to, garnish the power to control control people's career with the records he produces or this or that. So once you lose that, you lose your power, and the house of cards start to crumble. People don't care to protect you anymore, and this is nothing new. This is something that's been going on for, 25, 30 years, and you're still doing the same thing. People aren't going to protect you.
Right.
Exactly.
You can only get away with things for
It's
so
been going on
long.
for decades. So I had a question for you, because I know I'm friends with Ben Zan, and I watched you on the BBC. Did you receive any backlash from people in the industry because you're speaking out?
You know what? I did, and I received more backlash from fans, which are short for fanatics.
Yes.
Of course. People still refuse to accept him for what he is. They can't separate the art from the human being. As a human being, he's always been, excuse my French, a shitty human.
Yeah.
As an artist, he's always been a genius.
Mm-hmm.
But, they're listening to and falling in love with the R. Kelly. This is Robert Kelly. And Robert Kelly's been through a lot of trauma, and it's affected him. And in turn, he's been hurt, and he just spent 30 years hurting other people.
Yeah. Honey, what do you think about Demetrius Smith, who, has been very forthcoming about helping with faking bribing the official and all that for the marriage?
Yeah, which he shouldn't have. I know Demetrius Smith very well. He's a good friend of mine. We still talk from time to time. You do a lot of things under pressure. And Demetrius was his personal manager, road manager, Mr. Fix-It. And, he got caught up in a situation where he was trying to fix something. And there are just some things you just can't fix. Hindsight is 20/20. It's easy for us to look back and judge now some of the things that people around him did. But, some of the people thought that they were trying to help him, that they were actually helping him when they were actually enabling him and hurting him. But at the time, like I said, 2020, hindsight is 20/20.
And
I think what they did was totally wrong. But Demetrius was not in a position of power. He was following instructions from Barry. And, that's what he did. Barry cut the checks, and Demetrius, he cashed them.
I'm very aware of him, and I've never spoken badly about him because he was very nice to me, and he was the fixer. When Rob, when there was problems going on, I remember him saying to me, he's going to take Keith Sweat's space. You need to understand. So I understand that there was a lot of pressure on him, and he did the best that he could. However, I can't excuse the Aaliyah pregnant. I just feel like everyone failed her.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna get into Demetrius's line. I'm not gonna get into any of that. I had my time with him. I understand. I'm not excusing him as an enabler, but I also understand that the relationship was very complex.
Yeah, that's correct. You are correct when you say that. It was very complex because Demetrius there from the beginning, from the start, and was a very important person in the development of Rob and nurturing him as an artist and as a friend and as a young man who didn't have many role models or examples, in his life. So it wasn't just a job for Demetrius. So I can, with that explained, you can see the complexity in the relationship and some of the turmoil and the decisions he made and had to make.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rob, he used to tell me a lot of things that he, growing up, because I kind of went through a lot of the same things that he did. So I totally, I was like a empath for him. Even the bad stuff, I kind of excused him for years. I didn't want to see the bad person and the bad side of him, but the bad part does live there.
Absolutely.
And there is no excuse. I was abused. Many people were abused, and we didn't go and abuse people. The problem is I feel that the label, everyone did a disservice to him because it was like he could have gotten the best treatment the world has to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. They used the perversion as a tool, and that was part of his art. So as long as it was part of his art and they were selling records and making money, hey, They didn't care.
Right. Ring that bell.
Woo! Okay.
You know what I call that? I got a hashtag. Hashtag money over morals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. So I have some just names. I was just gonna run them by you to see if you had anything. But regarding Demetrius, before we leave that, he's been saying recently how he Ceylon. He's been saying how he doesn't think he should have jail time. He needs help. I guess he is his request. What do you think about that?
No, he's beyond. Everybody should get help. The thing is, he needs jail time. He needs to pay for what he's done over the last 30 years. He hurt a lot of people. He thought he would get away from it. He knew exactly what he was doing. And there's no excuse. He's had plenty of time to go get help, sit his butt down, write a couple gospel albums, whatever. He continued to do the same thing, continue his perversion and hurting people. So now he's going to pay for it. And
Right.
It's very hard to feel sorry for him.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, before I run the names, actually, so I'm sure you're, based on what we're talking about now, you're familiar with the current indictments that are happening.
Yeah.
With the current charges against him as it relates to his guilt or innocence. So you're basically saying you feel like, yes, he is culpable in a lot of this stuff. Not to say everything, but
Who is culpable?
R. Kelly, he should be held. Okay. I just want to make sure everyone hears.
100% guilty.
Yes. Okay.
I'm not going to, twist it or whatever. He had 20, 30 years to sharpen his skills, hone his skills. There's no teenager out there that can defend a predator who's been doing this for 30 years.
Right. So what about the feds? Have they contacted you?
The feds have not contacted me. They've been in contact with Demetrius, and he will be testifying. He's been subpoenaed.
Okay. Now, you mentioned you were good friends with him. What about Carrie Kelly? Because from what I know, you guys also were friends or still are.
Gary Kelly was more like a brother to me. And we're still close to this very day. Him and his brother had a very tumultuous relationship. Even when we first met on tour, they were always into it, always fighting. He was always sending, we call him Killer, home from the tour or docking his pay. And everybody else was getting, decent wages. His brother was getting paid $250 a week.
I believe
Wow.
it.
And he made Killer, he humiliated him by making him carry his bags and his girls' bags and stuff like that. They would always get into it. He didn't want anybody else to shine on the stage. And, Killer would, have a great performance, be pumped, and Rob would always find a reason to bring him down, try to humiliate him. They would go, fist to fist, in the dressing rooms, and Rob would send him home. And, one day, Rob sent him home. Killer took some tapes, thinking he was taking some tapes, video movies, whatever. And the infamous tape was in the tapes that Killer took. So this is how all that started.
Right. So what I understand about that situation is, so he was kicking him out or whatever. He took a bunch of stuff. He realized that he had that tape. And did he go to Barry Hankerson to kind of try to get him to help him get a spot back or whatever using that?
No.
No.
That's how it was portrayed. At the time, Killer was staying with me. He had no job. He wasn't gigging with R. Kelly. I had left the tour, and I was back in Cleveland, so I told him he could come stay with me. He was staying with me, and he had the tape. And when he first found out what was on the tape, he called Barry and let him know. Well, no, he called Rob first. Let Rob know that he had the tape. He knew what was on the tape, and this could put him away for life.
Mm-hmm.
Barry called and wanted to get the tape, and Rob said he's not putting this tape in nobody's hand but Rob. Barry went back to Rob and said, Killer said he would give us the tape for $50,000.
But this isn't what Taylor said
No,
it.
it's not what he said. So
Okay.
this is how all the riff started.
Mm.
And actually, Barry Hankerson was trying to get the tape and offering Killer money for the tape.
Wow.
So, with that being said, of course, Rob didn't want anything to do with his brother, blah, blah, blah. But they ended up flying him up there, and he had the tape with him. They made him sit in a hot tub to make sure he wasn't wired. And wanted him to take a lie detector test that he didn't have any more copies of the tape.
Oh my God.
So he ended up giving up the tape, or one version of the tape. And Rob paid up his month at apartment complex in Cleveland at the Americana for like 6 months, and basically cut him off from there.
And this is his brother. Okay, so
Yeah.
you, I remember hearing something from you also about Carrie, how he treated Carrie and his family
Yeah.
while he was riding around Chicago as the top dog. Can you give
Yeah.
some insight on that type of that behavior and that the backlash from the community too?
Yeah. As I said before, I thought he is one of the lowest human beings that I've ever come in contact with. I don't say that lightly. I've traveled the world. I worked for many different people, worked with many different people. He's a genius when it comes to his music, but as a human being, he's a piece of shit. He treated his family like shit. He treated his friends like shit. He treated his employees like shit. That's just the way it was part of his persona. I guess he felt the more status and more money he had, the worse, he treated people. I mean, he could treat people any way he wanted to. As his status grew, his ego grew out of control. He never really took care of his family. He paid them the lowest out of all of his employees. It was just, every time somebody needed something, why y'all asking me? You know what I'm saying? His mother has maybe a $300-$500 headstone, but yet in the video, I wish you're pretending like your mother has this grandiose 6-foot tall tombstone, and she has a $500 plaque, and his grandmother, who's buried right next to him, don't have anything. So when the family asks, "Hey, can we get Mom a tombstone?" Why y'all gotta ask me? This is his attitude.
Yeah.
That's disgusting
But
because
he'll trick off. He'll trick off $10,000 shopping with some broad, and flying him here, flying him there, and this and that. But he never took care of his family. The whole time, his family always on the edge of eviction. Sometimes sleeping in cars, and this is why they work for him.
Wow. So you were saying so the girls, you witnessed the treatment, the controllingness?
It wasn't just the girls. He was controlling
everyone,
to everybody that he could, everybody that worked with him, to the standpoint where he tried to control us, where we couldn't sign autographs, we couldn't have people come up to us, and he would constantly he would never say anything to me directly or us directly, but he was saying, the road managers, "Hey, Rob, don't want y'all signing autographs. He wants y'all to remember that this is his show, this is his tour, blah, blah, blah." It was terrible. I mean, it got to the point, it was laughable. He didn't want the background dancers associated with us. He controlled, they had to ride on the bus by themselves. They couldn't go to the bathroom by themselves. They had to have somebody escort them to the bathroom. They couldn't participate in anything after the concert. They had to stay on the bus like they were kids. So when you hear these things today, it's exactly the same techniques and tactics that he was doing 25, 30 years ago. And that's why it's true, because it's the same tactic. It starts off with simple stuff like that. Well, for y'all safety, we're going to have somebody escort y'all to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Then it becomes you can't go to the bathroom until I say so, until I send somebody to take y'all. So.
And this was with also the bodyguards too, or because.
Yeah, well, there's been some incidents where he's just very controlling over everything that he can. you know. And the people that he get, the people that worked for him, mainly from the start, came up with him in the hood. They didn't have anything to go back to. What were they going to do? Go back and work at McDonald's?
Right.
You know, so he used this as leverage, just like any pedophile that grooms the victims. He uses this as leverage. I mean, they're making money that they never made before. You're on tour. You're seeing the world, but yet you're still basically in prison. You're imprisoned by his controlling attributes, his controlling personality, his domineering, his ego, anybody that worked for him, you know. It was sickening.
Well, speaking of the tape, somebody in the chat was asking, did you see the tape? Did you know about Roshana personally? Like, have you seen her around? Had you known that was literally her?
I hadn't seen her. And when the tape came out, it was after I had left the tour. And actually, I was touring with Keith Sweat. It was probably like a couple of years later when all this stuff culminated. And they had it on the bus. They put it in, and it's like, man, turn that off. Turn it off. I didn't want to see nothing. I didn't want to see anything. It was like you could tell it was a young girl. I have a daughter. I was like, man, this is sickening. Everybody was in shock. Everyone was in shock. Everybody in the industry was in shock. Even though there was always whisperings and rumblings of him liking young girls, you know what I'm saying? But here was the proof right in front of your face. This was going to do him in. This was it, you know? So we thought.
Wow. So Rocky Biven, who was his former manager, was he the manager at the time you were around him?
No, Rocky. Rocky wasn't the manager at the time. Rocky was a childhood friend, and he wasn't originally on the tour. We had stopped, I forget where we stopped, North Carolina, where Rocky was going to school, and we were playing basketball. We met up with Rocky. He hung out with us, and he came to the show that night and never left. He never went back to school. So what happened with Rocky is, at the time, we were touring with Escape, and him and Toxic hit it off, and he kind of jumped cap on us. Because Rob, I don't know if Rob had a job for him at the time, but he ended up jumping ship, going over to their camp, and ended up, kind of like being their manager, their road manager, or Tasha's personal manager. They ended up getting married or whatever. But through the years, he's come back and he's, through the experience he gained working with Tasha, done some things for Robert. I wasn't there when he became manager in that capacity.
Okay, because it's documented that he was actually at the wedding, the Aaliyah wedding, and has admitted to the wedding taking place. Okay.
But at the time, Rock, he wasn't, he didn't have any power.
So he was just there, just witnessing.
He was a childhood friend, and, he worked for him off and on. I didn't know what capacity, but at that time, Demetrius was the road manager. He didn't have that much experience as a manager or as anything at that point. He had just left school, and was just hanging out on tour with us.
Okay.
So a lot of people often ask me, and I don't know because I wasn't privy to that, if there was even a relationship between Sparkle and Rob. Do you know?
Yeah, there was.
Because she said there wasn't. So
she's still denying it.
She can only say so much because she incriminates herself. She knew what Rob was about.
Wow.
Ring the bell.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute.
And yet, you risk your niece being around her and this and that. It's the same thing. Everybody, you're going to be a star. You know what I'm saying? She was silenced by the record company. She was silenced by, it was unfortunate, but she knew what Rob was.
Well, we're going to ring the bell.
You can't be that close to him and not know.
So, and Andrea also, we hear...
She knows exactly what she was getting into from day one. I'm not going to say I don't feel sorry for her. She was a victim. She came from nothing. I mean, she had nothing when she came on tour. Nothing but her dreams of being a dancer. She was a great dancer. She did a phenomenal job. And, she caught his eye. She had his attention, his affection, but she was there for all the nonsense with the other girls and all the young girls and Aaliyah. So she knew what she was getting into.
Mm-hmm. And all the girls that were in the hotels.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
how
me
controlling
included.
he was. He made them have sex. The dancers have sex with each other. There was a whole bunch of foolishness going on that she knew from day one. But, he was the prize. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She got the prize.
Mm-hmm.
She got out of South Chicago. You know what I'm saying? She got to see the world. She got to be Miss R. Kelly. It was just ended up being more than she could handle.
So speaking of that activity, like, I hate to ask you this, but like, did you, partake? Like, what was, how did that work? Like, did he say, you got to do this or you can't be on my show?
No, absolutely not. My purpose there, my whole goal was to make a check and send it back home to my girlfriend and my baby at the time.
Right.
And that's what I did. We had something
a real man.
We was a little different because we had a contract with MCA. And we were in the process. We were just there doing the job until we could finish our album. Actually, the record company put us off tour to make us finish our project. At that time, he offered us a contract with him to buy out our contract and, to stay on tour with him. And we were like, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. Good for you. Yes, good for you.
No, I never participated in anything like that. Of course, I like to party. I like women, like hanging out and all that stuff. But that wasn't my goal. That wasn't what I was into. I was into my craft. I learned a lot being on tour with R. Kelly. Mm-hmm. He's one of the most phenomenal artists of our time. How could you not learn singing behind him every night, learning how to perform, learning the tricks of the trade, learning how dedicated he is to his craft? I learned that. That's what I admired him about that. Mm-hmm. Everything else, as a human being, one of the worst people you ever want to encounter.
I would call it like a creep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, did you have something? I thought you had something right there. Okay. So, wow. Let me just take this in, actually. Hold on. So what about, what are your thoughts on, the NDAs and the hush money situations with the girls who were documented to have been paid off and things like that? Do you think that, because there's an attorney, Susan Loggins, who's known to have participated in the negotiations for that stuff?
Oh, yeah. They were everywhere. He's lost so much money paying people off. Even the girl that, was on the original tape, come to find out, and I don't know how much you guys know about that, but her and her family were staying in his Chicago house. And, basically riding this storm out. She wouldn't testify. Nobody knew where she was or this or that. He was telling the family that, up until just a few years ago, he was going to marry her, blah, blah, blah. They were all living in this house. And when she became 18, and I guess the statute of limitations or all that stuff from the first trial was over, he let the house get foreclosed on, basically, and they were put out of the house.
What a dirtbag.
So basically another family failed their child.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, being that you said you're still close to Carrie and you're close to the family, right? Is this when you say the family?
His brother Bruce, and who's incarcerated right now, and Killa. Mm-hmm.
And what about the sister?
I never met her. They were estranged, and they've been apart for a long time. She, had a hand in molesting him and Carrie. Mm-hmm. Carrie's never been shy of telling, that story. Mm-hmm. And how it affected him, and now we know it affected Rob as well. But I've never met her. Okay. But I've heard a lot about her.
Do you have any insight on whether or not, because there's rumors about other family members also being victims?
Absolutely. And this is coming from the family that Rob had molested another another one of their younger cousins or something like that. And, and this was a while ago. But, when folks have problems like that, it's not isolated. It pretty much touches anybody who's around them. And we just didn't know to what magnitude this was, 20, 25 years ago when, I was on tour working for him. You just didn't know the magnitude of the destruction and the carnage that he would leave behind.
Mm. So how does the family feel about you speaking out?
The family had always spoke out. It's the truth. The truth sets you free.
Mm.
His brother has his own phenomenal story to tell, and he's shut him out. He shut him out of the industry for years, blackballed him.
Because he used to rap, right?
Yeah, he was a phenomenal rapper. He was a great talent, and he had everybody in the industry who would come out to the shows and see him perform, wanted to sign him, and Rob would say, "No, I got him," and knowing in his heart that he was envious and he never wanted to see his brother shine. He told his brother, "Hey, there's only enough room for one star in the family. Why don't you get a muffler shop? I'll buy you a muffler shop."
No, because he's insecure. He's an insecure person.
Absolutely.
Huge. Nobody could have more shine than him. You kidding me? Always promising people record deals, all these, and then nothing happens.
So, what are your thoughts on the current? There are girlfriends in the picture. There are, the parents are out there, with the press trying to get their, when you see these things, what are your thoughts on have dealt with him personally on that?
It's all becoming a circus. I feel sorry for the parents. A lot of the blame is being passed on to some of these parents, and some of these parents should have known better. But nobody wants this for their daughters.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No decent parent. Nobody wants this for their daughter. And some of these people are in helpless situations. You raise your children to do the right thing and this and that. And then along comes somebody with star power, millions of dollars, who can fly them around the world on a whim, saying that he's going to make them a star, and they're the one, and this and that. And you have no control.
Wow.
And suddenly your daughter's 18 years old and you can't tell her to stay home, stay away from Rob.
Exactly.
So you as a parent, I was just going to say, you being a parent, is this part of why you're speaking out, or
Absolutely. It's why I've always spoken out. I've been speaking out since I left that tour. And it's just taken this much time to catch up. I mean, you see, I've given you links where you can go back. We set up interviews with Wendy Williams when she had a radio show.
I remember that interview.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah.
With
those
Killer?
links that I sent you, that was like 2004, 2005, 7, whatever. This was pre the first trial that we were telling everybody what was going on. And it's just not starting to catch up because, fortunately, he didn't stop what he was doing.
Exactly.
Wow. So
this could have been a different story if people around, people that owned the label, people that jive, people that knew, everyone was whispering because it was truth, okay? And like I said, money over morals. It could have been a lot of lives not ruined, including his own.
Absolutely.
Right. So you, there's rumors, not rumors, but, the illiteracy on his part is sometimes countered by people saying, no, he's really smarter than that. Have you seen evidence of the not being able to read or write, or,
He absolutely cannot read or write.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely
He cannot.
can't.
okay.
He never wanted anybody to know that, but now he uses that as a defense.
As a crutch.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a crutch and make people feel sorry for him. But no, he cannot read. He cannot write. He never wrote out his music. It was
Always off the dome. Always off his head, off the top of his head.
Absolutely. And that's why he's a musical genius. He would ask people to read this for him, and and that's why, to be honest with you, he doesn't have the money he should have today. He was beaten out of so many contracts, and because he couldn't read and write, people took advantage of him.
You were being that you were with the label. Which label were you with specifically?
Silas MCA.
Okay. So what accountability do you feel the labels have in some of this stuff happening under their watch? I guess you could say.
I feel they have a lot of accountability, but unfortunately, it's a label, it's a company. The, the same people that was there aren't there 2-3 years later. It's one of the most highest turnover rates in any multi-billion-dollar industry there is.
Yeah.
You can have an executive who's a limousine driver one day, and next year he's the VP of Black Music. And when people are in there, they're on the take. They're in there to take what they can get while they can get it, because they know the tenure is going to be short and somebody else is going to be taking the place. And so it's like you have the building and the name, but the people change. The people that come in, it's different people every year, you know?
Right.
So it's not the same people, you know, so it's kind of hard to hold anybody accountable. But, it's the people that's the closest to them that allow this to happen, and became yes men for a check.
Money over morals.
Yeah, there you go.
Was your group affected by any of this stuff when you guys were with him for that year? Like as far as any connection, backlash, affiliation?
Not really, because we hadn't officially came out, and so me and my brother were the ones working for him. The other twins weren't; they were back at home in and out of the studio. So we hadn't had a name, we hadn't established ourselves, so we were unaffected. By the time our stuff came out, it affected us to the standpoint of it opened up our eyes. We weren't green to the industry and some of the stuff that goes on and some of the stuff that gets swept under the rug. We learned pretty fast. We were with probably at the time the #1 artist in the world, So there's a lesson in being there and being present in that alone.
That's right.
So yeah.
Well, yeah. So what I just wanted to say, when I was around, I was 17, and I used to go hang out at the studio and this, that, the other. So when I sit here and think about it, I think that the label does have a lot of responsibility. I mean, he was in those rooms recording albums for them.
Yeah.
And then I heard an interview with the guy who was the owner of Jive. I don't remember his name. Is he British or a British guy? He said, "Yeah, we all knew, but what'd you want me to do? What did you want me to do about it?"
Wow. Yeah.
So,
but to be honest with you, I see where you can say it's his fault, but none of the label is there. You know what I'm saying?
They're not there watching. They're not there watching.
He's pretty much self-contained, so he does his own music, hires his own people. So none of the label is not like they hung around. Or,
but he had a contract with them.
They heard rumors just like we did, and at the time, in all fairness, there wasn't 20 years of allegations behind it. You know what I'm saying?
No, we just had Aaliyah.
Yeah.
And we had, you
Tiffany
heard
Hawkins.
about Tiffany. You didn't hear too much about Tiffany, but you just heard there was.
Yeah, they didn't want to know.
Right.
Well,
They
the
didn't
money was rolling in, right? So really, that's the bottom line for the labels.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what would you like? How did you feel when he was arrested?
I was pretty happy.
Ring the bell.
Yeah.
I got tired of hearing people defend him, defend this, all that. He didn't do anything illegal. He kept, that's like, dude, it's borderline kidnapping folks. When you take people's cell phone, that's kidnapping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know people went to jail for a lot less than that. When you tell people they can't leave or they can't use the bathroom or they can't call their family, that's kidnapping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't care how you put it or how you sugarcoat it. That is kidnapping.
And then the
Absolutely.
brainwashing that goes along with that, you know.
Absolutely.
If
So-
there's nothing wrong, why can't they see their parents?
Yeah.
That's what that's what made me come out and talk, because I'm like, listen, this shit been going on for how many years? Like, he's taking his shit up like 10 notches at this point. It has to end. And we can't continue to blame the parents. Yeah, the parents maybe should have known better. However, like you said, nobody wants this for your kid.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So
And it doesn't matter if the parents knew or not better. He knows better. He should know better. He's a man.
Yeah.
He's a grown-ass man. These girls are what? The girl was 117 and the other one was 21. I mean, what world, 52-year-old running around with little girls like this?
Absolutely.
what? So do you agree? So would you say that he does run a cult, a sex cult, or whatever that they're saying they call it a cult?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
Absolutely. There's no way around it. There's no way to sugarcoat it. He's been, like I said, he's been honing his skills and his craft for over 30 years. He knows who to go after. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have a chance.
They don't have a chance.
Yeah.
They don't have a fighting chance.
No. Because you feel so bad for him, you want to save him. It's a sick,
Absolutely.
sick,
And I'm going to
vicious
be the one
cycle.
to do it. And he really loves me out of
Yes.
all these people.
I'm gonna help him. He needs my help.
What did you think of the Did you watch the first docuseries that came out last January?
Yes, I watched it. I actually took part of one before then that kind of set that one in motion. With
The BBC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched it, and it was riveting hearing the girl's story, all the different, it puts another face on it. It adds a personal touch. We've all heard these stories, but when you start seeing the faces of the people that he hurt and the emotion that, is evoked through their stories, it takes it to another level.
It does.
Of course.
And I think that's what got the authorities involved, because now you see these faces that are associated with these acts that he's been, rumored to do.
So in the chat, someone's asking if you'd be willing to disclose your insights or this information that you feel and have seen to the feds if they were to contact you, or
Absolutely. Why wouldn't I?
you would be. So I wonder. I'm surprised they haven't. I mean, I guess because it's so
I don't
long
think
ago.
the investigation's
There's so many people that
over.
used to work for him. They're concentrating on this inner circle,
Do you know of
Like I said,
anyone specifically?
I did not see him having sex with an underage person or anything like that. But I worked for the man. I'm around. I was around. You know what I'm saying? So you know what's going on. You hear rumors. Other people see things and they tell you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have an eyewitness account of him, performing a sexual act on a minor. No.
Right.
So I don't know why the feds would need to speak to me. They can speak to people who said they saw that.
Right. So are you? Do you know? Are you talking or friends with people who are speaking to them? Like, do you know that there are definitely people speaking to them? Like,
Yeah, absolutely. Demetrius is a good friend of mine. And,
Yeah.
he just got a subpoena. He will be testifying about the fraudulent documents that were signed and the fake ID that was made so she could get married to him.
Wow. Okay. Yes. Oh wow. Okay. I had a question. I saw a question someone else had asked, something about why do you think he goes after younger women? I think we just feel like he has a sickness, right?
Yeah, he's a pedophile. That's plain and simple.
Yeah.
It's a control thing. At this point, it's a sickness. When you're in the midst of a trial to save your life, and you're still approached by a 16-year-old, and you're having relations with her during a trial.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we're talking Geronda Pace.
It's uncontrollable.
It's not
This is
controllable.
bound to happen.
I couldn't believe it's, that little girl, like, she was a fan, and then you really gonna do that to her? Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking sickening.
She's still getting backlash to this
They
day.
blame her.
Blaming her.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're blaming her, who was a child.
Of course.
Yeah, he had her sign one of those NDAs. That was one of the things I was confused about. How do you have a minor sign an NDA and also to people to cover up
They
crimes?
say it's illegal.
Right.
Like they're gonna reverse that and really go after
Yeah.
that.
Absolutely.
Like you're not gonna be able to sign that an NDA and then to avoid anyone going to jail.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be probably done with after all this.
Question, you know, as a dad to you have daughters, right?
I have a daughter.
You have a
25
daughter.
year old daughter.
Have you, being that you've experienced this through, you know, your life, this is a big case or big cases. Have you, you know, how do you relate this stuff to your daughter to keep her from falling in such traps? Or, you know, do you feel, you know, is there any way to keep other young girls, you know, or just knowing the red flags?
Yeah. I mean, it's always important to communicate with your daughters and be an example of what you want your daughter to have. That's the best thing.
Be
you
the
could
example.
have.
Yes. Okay.
Being an
I like that.
That, you know, don't even let this foolishness, don't even, you know, attempt to entertain any kind of foolishness from any man that would disrespect you or anything like that. It goes without saying. It goes with laying the foundation. You know what I'm saying? I've never had to worry about my daughter because I've always been there. I've always communicated. You know, she would never, never. I just never had to worry anything about her.
But you know, like I have to say something. Like I think his mastermind of manipulation is such like on a grand level because these young women come from very good families.
Yeah, there are a
You
couple
know,
who do.
unfortunately, I had a kind of like a broken home situation. So, you know, it's like then you have women that were of age that fell for the, you know, so it's like I think he's like I said in the second documentary.
He's a master manipulator.
I said he's like the talented Mr. Ripley. He can
But
just become whoever he needs to be.
He identifies the cracks
Yes.
in the armor. Even with a good family, there's some cracks in the armor that he's been able to identify and separate them from their families.
Yeah.
And use that. Like I said, this guy's been honing his skills for 30 years.
Right.
And he sees his prey, he goes after it. They don't have a chance.
Yeah.
So, you know, they can say that these young girls were hot or they were fast.
Oh, I get that all the time. I get that all the time. I was walking in the mall looking for him. No, I was in a cheerleading outfit after school and I was just minding my own business.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, that should be eradicated in our culture. Fast girl. You never blame the young woman. This is an adult person.
Yeah.
I want to ask you back to Killa or Carrie real quick because I remember you saying I think it's just interesting how the community responded to R. Kelly not taking care of his family. Like he's in the city, you know, rolling around and doing his thing, yet his family's over here, you know, in poverty. Do you tell me, there was a story, I think, about how he got rolled up on.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a known fact in Chicago. You know, you have people that love R. Kelly and you have some people that hate R. Kelly. His brother, you know, they grew up in the streets and they you know, they folks. You know what I'm saying? And it's known in the community that he doesn't take care of his family. A lot of people know his brother and know how hard his brother's struggle is and how his brother lives. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in his car, sometimes in an abandoned building. You know, when he was living in an abandoned building, that's why I called him up to Cleveland, man. It was like he's in an abandoned building. There was no heat, no nothing.
Oh, wow.
And I called him up to Cleveland. But it got to the point where in the community, you know, people would roll up on Rob and threaten him for not taking care of his family. And on one occasion, somebody rolled up on him and rolled down the window and had a shotgun pointed at Rob's car and told him, man, take care of your family. It was that bad.
Wow. And so from what I understand, you know, Rob, what it seems is that he was protected in the city as far as, sure, payrolling the cops and maybe even the gangs.
Yeah, some of them,
So this is how he stayed protected all this time.
Yeah.
Hmm. So when somebody's rolling up on him like that, he has protection, basically.
He's not a fighter.
Yeah, you got protection, but everybody can be touched.
Right. Didn't Carrie touch him? You said that, I think.
Know that.
Yeah. I think you said Carrie laid hands on him himself, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. I think I might have some questions in the chat, but I think I'm good. Does anybody have any questions that we haven't covered for Lovell? Give us 1 second, Lovell. It's a little bit of a delay, so.
No problem.
Okay. Let's see. Somebody's saying Carrie did a song that got shelved, and he told a lot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we recorded a whole album. At the time, this was at the height of the trial, the first trial, and we went on a tour in New York and played the album for a bunch of executives who were blown away by his talent and the rawness of what he had to say. He was telling his story. He was telling a lot of what's going on now in the record. But this was at the height of Rob's powerful, at the height of his power in the industry as far as a producer, songwriter for people like Whitney Houston, Celine Dion. So these executives weren't going to risk the money he was making by putting this out. Mm-hmm. So we basically got blackballed. We had meetings with top-level executives who loved this stuff but says, we can't say this on the record. We can't release this.
Okay.
Yeah. I still have some of that material to this
Oh,
day.
really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can send me something.
I'll send you some.
Heck yeah. So we have a question. What do you think you could have done differently? Someone is asking. I mean, I'm sure you have, like you said, hindsight is 20/20, but
Yeah.
do you think you could have done something at the time?
No, not at the time. Like I said, there weren't 20 years of allegations or anything.
Right.
I was there. By the time Aaliyah got pregnant and, okay, these are not just rumors, it was time for me to go. Basically.
Right.
And a lot of the people who were with him at the beginning left when that happened. A lot of them. Because a lot of the people he was with were close, were friends, grew up with, and they're going to hold you accountable. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to just be yes men.
Right.
Of course, after we left, it was a whole bunch of yes men going on, and people just there for paychecks or whatever. But, people that were there from the beginning, they hold you accountable.
Okay.
It's just nothing I could have did different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I said, most of the allegations and everything came out after I'd left.
Okay. So there's a lot of questions in here about Robert Kelly's homosexuality or alleged homosexuality, and they want to know if you know anything about that, heard anything, seen anything.
Absolutely not. Well, you said Robert Kelly. I don't know anything personally. There's always been rumors about stuff going on. It wasn't that many rumors when I was there. This was after the fact. I really have no, I don't know, no privy to anything.
So you haven't seen anything to allude to that?
Put it past me that, it's perversion to reach such levels that, that would be the next thing. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Okay. Yeah, because they were asking if we know there are any male victims. So the answer is no, he does not know and hasn't seen anything to that effect. Did you know, let's see, there's a Bubba and a Kip who are, I guess, friends of his. Were you aware of them?
No.
No? Okay. That was probably outside of your time frame. Okay. And there's more insistence on this daughter of Aaliyah being alive. So you're saying, as far as you know, there was an abortion. Okay.
It's just like saying, Tupac's still alive.
Well, I don't know, because there's pictures and stuff of her. I don't know. I don't know. We'll leave that alone for now.
I mean, the closest people that were there, all these stories and all this stuff is coming from outside noise. You ask anybody in the camp, everybody knows that she had an abortion.
Okay. What else do we have in here?
At the age of 15.
Mhm.
So the parents knew, like you said.
Wow. Okay. Oh, someone's asking about Will Eady. He has a friend, Will Eady the third. Do you know Will?
No, I'm not
You
familiar
don't
with
know
Will.
Will. Okay. He doesn't know him either. Okay.
So I don't know, what period. This is after 12 play or pre
Yeah.
12 play. 12 play was at the height of his career. That's basically where I came in.
Right. Okay. And you were there for a year, right? Touring with him. So someone was asking. I guess they came in late. So he toured with R. Kelly for a year on the 12 play tour. And
With Salt and Pepper, Escape, yeah.
Okay. You have anything else for Lovell?
I just want to say, there's people that like to judge anyone that was around at that time, and like you said, there was a lot of people that this is what they had going on. They didn't have a lot of power. On the top was the power, and everyone else was just doing, I guess, a job.
Yeah.
And for you, you were there because you love to sing. You were a performer. You were a professional. And I just want to tell you that you sound like a person with a lot of integrity, and I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I get a lot of backlash.
I know.
Why didn't you say anything? Why, it's easy for people to say that
25 years later. Yeah.
I didn't see anything. By the time I knew what was going on, I was out of there.
Exactly.
And I spent the next 20 years telling people what was going on and going on TV shows and going on radio shows and trying to help his brother spread his word and tell his story. So a lot of them didn't see that, but now they're seeing the culmination of our work,
I was just going to say that, the culmination of you ringing, ringing bells for years and years has brought the situation to where it is. And his, his people that love him, like I said, I get it, but they don't know the inside. And now they have to, it's reality check. Like this is what's been going on. And, your interview tonight has really shed a lot of light on that. And, I have much respect for you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. We'll be in touch, but everybody give him some love, and so you're not doing music anymore, huh? With that
that voice?
We are actually doing a reunion. We're doing an EP, so
nice.
We've recorded like 4 new songs and stuff, so I'll be sending you some of the stuff.
Yeah.
To check out.
Yeah,
Awesome.
definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
I'm going to send you my email too, so you can send me bigger files. Awesome. So you guys heard that. That voice is something else. Just like Lizzette here, she got a voice too. Maybe you guys need to do something. I'm telling you.
The 90s reunion tour. The ones that made it and the ones that didn't.
Look, you guys, talent is talent, and it's God-given, and you should totally keep doing your thing.
We just have to do what we love, whether we're famous or not. It's just something that you absolutely love, and it's in your heart, and it's God-given.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, you've done more than an hour. I think I can, release you in good faith here.
Okay.
Thank you so much again. You're much appreciated, and we'll talk.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right, Lovell. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
God bless his soul. Well, thank you guys for tuning into that. So what we have after? So you guys were asking me to put the other pictures up that I was sent.
I'm out of breath.
I know, right?
Yeah.
If you want to hang out, I do have a couple pictures, but it's I gotta have to get them together here. But in the meantime, what do you think about Lovell? Is that?
Like I told him, he's a person with integrity. People go after him because they don't understand how it was back then. It's not the same as it is today. They were there doing a job. They were giving an opportunity to work, to do what they love, and they didn't have the power to do, what are you doing? It wasn't like that. There's levels to this shit.
Hello. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for the the big ups on the interview. He's a very open person, and he's trying to do the right thing.
That's
so
right.
when people are
And he's been doing the right thing for years.
Exactly.
It's just it wasn't at the forefront because, he was very powerful and he shut shit down.
No one cared.
No one cared enough.
Right. And we know why, right? because we're talking Black women, women
Yeah.
of color. So you guys are asking me about I might have to do a separate video, like a vlog on the Aaliyah situation, because I've gotten sent, some pictures. I don't know, Ceylon, are you still there? Do you want to call in, Ceylon, and talk about that? I think we talked this morning. Feel free to call now.
I love Ceylon.
Now would be the time, dear. If you're still listening, you can go ahead and call me. You have the number. Thank you, Nikki Six. I appreciate y'all, you guys. Let me take some time here to shout out some of y'all. Sunshine, thank you
Nikki
for being
Six.
here. Auntie Annette, my
Lola.
sis. Yes, Lola. Let's see. I know Keep is in here. But yeah, I appreciate you guys' support all day.
And I think Demetrius made a breakthrough tonight.
Demetrius, I don't know if he's still here too, but I saw that there was an admission of, something.
Well, he just said
some remorse.
He failed, and
He admitted
to
failing
failing,
her.
and I understand he lives with a lot of guilt and shame.
Right. And
And I'm gonna leave that there.
like you said, there's levels to it.
There's levels to it. I understand it. I'm not making excuses, but I have thick skin, so if you want to go after me, you can, but I just speak my truth. And I know how it was, and he was a fixer, and he was trying his best, and yes, he failed her, and he admitted it tonight.
I want to say hi to our Kelly's Infected Toe. I appreciate you also. You guys and your names.
Infected toe.
Let's see. Zoe Kelly, what's happening? My Twitter people are on here. Are they the same ones that were on that blog post? Oh yeah, that's where the pictures came from. There's a blog. Truth something.
So you talking about you?
No.
Whose picture?
Not me.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys can see me on my Twitter, and that's the picture and that right there is what you need to go by. Anything else?
Beautiful.
Anything else you see is hate and distortion. Don't believe everything you see and read online. Unless it comes from me, I'm not hiding from showing myself.
Robin.
By the way, it's just a matter of
no, it's just
protecting
you come
myself.
out when you come out.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's
what
just.
does it matter? You're doing a great channel.
Thank you.
It's your business. If you want to show your face, it's nobody's business.
Yeah,
she has a beautiful face.
Oh, we got Ceylon. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let's see. Hey, Ceylon.
Hi.
Hello there. So yeah, I don't have all the pictures up here because I kind of ran out of time, but I do have the one. So let me put that one back up, and you can give us some insight on this Aaliyah child or pregnancy situation.
Like I told Demetrius in the email, I went to Chicago and stationed up there October 11th, 1994.
Okay.
And and from them pictures that you put up there, I said, ain't no way in God green earth that girl had an abortion. That girl looked like she was in her third trimester.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she gained a lot of weight. She had ain't no way in God green earth she had an abortion. Because I'm going to tell you something. I had lost 3 kids. Number 1, I had miscarriage. Number 2, I was threatened for a miscarriage, but I opted to have an abortion. And then I had my son. So one thing I do know, when you get pregnant and you got that baby weight, it takes a long time.
I'm just
your
gonna
first, second, or third. No, that girl's face was too chubby. Her nose was spreading.
I'm just gonna say. Can I say something? I'm just gonna say, if she did or she didn't, I just pray that she was okay. That she, I hear she was never the same after the relationship with him, which I can totally relate to. If the young woman is out there, I just pray for her. I don't know if we'll ever know the truth. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But I'm just going to say, rest in power, Aaliyah.
Yeah.
True.
So, Ceylon, you had given me some little story about the airport. Can you speak on that or no?
I can speak on it. Like I told Demetrius, I remember him in the emails. I remember y'all. Because like I said, when you go up there, even if you're the recruits or whatever, and you got to get, what's the word I'm looking for, checked in at the USO office.
Mm-hmm.
And they always, for some odd reason, drop their recruits off at Concourse 8. Because you get to the mezzanine,
Mm-hmm.
that's all at Concourse G. That damn near like almost 6 blocks. Walk, run, skip, hop. You got to be there in 30 minutes.
Okay.
And just like I said, saw somebody shot across in front of me like somebody was just chasing after her.
Mm-hmm.
She was right there at the trash can.
Doing what?
Puking.
She was throwing up in the trash can at the airport. Okay, and she ran to the trash can to throw up. You saying?
Yeah.
That sounds like pregnancy to me.
Yeah.
So, but you're saying she was showing and obvious.
On that picture, yeah. But
Yeah.
see, the other picture I just sent you, and
Yeah.
it made sense because we all are used to seeing her midriff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We always see her dressed in baggy clothes with the tank tops and all that. We're used to seeing that. Then all of a sudden, we see this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, so don't look at this picture and say, "Whoa, sister girl, look at him." Okay.
What's really going on? Hi. What's really going on?
You're a true Southern belle.
I mean, her face was never that big, and thank God I went to cosmetology school because I can tell you about a face shape with my eyes closed. I'm looking at this picture, I'm like, this chick is pregnant, I don't know what.
Wow. So was it a known? Did you guys was it something you talked about? This was like a known thing. It looks like.
Well, back then, like I said, saw that one time when she ran across and we had like 30 minutes to get from one side of the airport to all the way to the other end. That's a huge airport.
Mm-hmm.
So it was crazy back then. It was really crazy. And I stayed up there in Chicago like maybe like 2-3 months. Because I was stationed up there. And when I finally came home, and when we had Liberty after everything, from boot camp and all that, we went, jumped on the subway, got off, wanted to do some sightseeing and whatnot, and we came up to that loft right there on George Street, and this girl from Mississippi, oh my God, I could just choke her ass to this day. I could. Her little crazy ass went to go see him. I said, we had to yoke that girl. I said, girl, you ain't going up in there. And she was like, what you mean? So we explained to her, I said, let's get back on this platform, let's take this train, and let's go back on base, but we all get in trouble for AWOL.
Okay, I'm putting this picture up that you sent me. So the picture.
No, daddy girl, I'm reading the chat. No, baby, I was going to boot camp. October 11th, 1994.
Yeah, people are looking at. So the picture you just sent with the baby with the 2 girls with Aaliyah.
Right, and her stomach was poked out.
Yeah, she looks a little thicker than she normal. Okay.
Right, and it didn't make no sense.
Yeah. Well,
even if you have an abortion, you're gonna have some kind of a little weight gain on you. You're gonna have something on you. If your face ain't spreading, you're gonna have something from a pregnancy on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that doesn't even look like she has like a real little waist there like she normally does. So this is supposed to be after? Is that supposed to be the baby? Or is that?
No, that's the picture I show you when she on that black suit with the water bottle and all that. When you raise up, her stomach is round. It would have been flat, but it's round. And then, like I said, the date. Now let's pinpoint this right here. Nobody talk about. Age ain't nothing but a number. Came out in 1994.
Mm-hmm.
2 years later, we got 1 in a million in 1996.
Mm-hmm. 2 years later. Okay, so you're
2
saying.
years later. Now, the picture I show you, I said, pay attention to the hair. Now, any stylist will know. Well, I'm getting something to drink.
Oh, this is the one.
Any stylists know that hair grows a half an inch per month. A half inch. Now, her hair was already around her collarbone, the clavicle area right there. Here it is 2 years later. This girl hair is extremely long, which is her hair. So from 1994, we here, you know, all this way down to 1996. Boom, she back out in the scene. What could she possibly do in 2 years? Nobody ain't seen her. Nobody ain't heard from her. Or nothing. Think about that.
It's a lot. Okay.
Right. In 2 years, she
Yeah.
just had an album. Then this came out, and she was silent for 2 years. I'm like, what the hell?
So someone was asking about that, like what took so long? Why did it take her 2 years?
Exactly.
So
exactly.
she was being a new mom, basically.
I don't know. That's the lie that they tell everybody. Oh, she had an abortion. They ain't no way in God green earth.
But it may not be a lie. It may be that the people at the top didn't tell the people on the bottom what was really going on.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
That's probably what it was, I'm sure, because that's what they did, cover everything up.
Yeah.
I know that there was talk of her, you know, she was on, what was that with Free and, I forgot the name. Yeah, 106 in Park, where she was being
Yeah,
interviewed.
that video, and when Free had asked about a little girl, her face looked crazy. I know you ain't answering me on it.
Yeah, she asked her about her daughter.
I remember that video. Oh my God. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, she wasn't happy about it. All right, well, I appreciate you calling in, Ceylon, with your insight. Like I said, go ahead.
Honey, if you feel uncomfortable with it, when you take it up to my fellow co-workers up there in Chicago and New York about it, I'm not bringing it up. The fans are bringing it up. Okay? Let's get one thing straight.
Oh, is that in the chat? Because I'm not looking at it.
Right. So,
Oh,
this is already being brought up when them diapers got slammed down. Don't put it all on me. You want to have a problem with it, you take it up with my fellow co-workers up there.
oh, somebody.
You have a security clearance, and you best to believe, and I hope you listen very clearly, you take it up with them. Don't take it up with me in this chat.
Well, you heard it. So I guess somebody's getting mad that you're speaking on this. Is that what's happening?
So what? If you don't feel comfortable about it, then leave. Well, you're going to be feeling a whole lot comfortable because the federal agents going to bring her up.
There it
So don't
is.
get up here and try to think you're going to talk me out and tell me not to say anything.
Yeah.
It's going to be brought up either way, and it's already have. And it's going to be keep on bringing it up and bring it up and bring it up.
Mm.
Tell me I don't feel comfortable with it, log out and take your nail behind the bed if you don't feel like you want to talk about it.
That's right.
If them white people go talk about it, we gonna talk about it because this is a serious issue at hand.
It is. It is, and we're talking about it for a reason, and we want to make sure.
Now, if you don't feel comfortable, log your little crazy tail out and go to bed. Because right now we got a whole dilemma right here going on. Girls getting missing. Girls out here getting raped by older men. What's the problem? Yeah, they gonna end up dead. We trying to say the ones that don't end up like her, Aaliyah, and Kanika Jenkins. Now come on. We talking about Jesus Christ.
Tell 'em.
But guess what? You're going to feel uncomfortable because we're going to talk about it. This is a nationwide global thing going on. And you don't feel good to talk about it.
That's right.
Go to bed. If the white people can talk about it, so can I.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. So Zoe, is that Zoe Kelly you're talking to? I'm just seeing this chat.
Ain't nobody no clock chasers.
Wait a minute.
Why is it happening on a motherfucking hospital and a goddamn college down in Florida? You can kiss my nail up like ass.
Woo. Well, wait a minute. If this is Zoe Kelly and you're saying you're going to leave, don't leave, Zoe. I mean, we can.
What, you can leave?
No, because that's my Twitter. No, that's my people. Look, there's no reason. Look, we're talking about this stuff. It's open. It's out there. Like, it's no reason. Yeah, so.
Chicago, whether they didn't miss it down here in South Carolina too, and North Carolina, and Texas, and Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna sit here and tell me not to shut up and you don't feel comfortable talking about a dead person when everybody's talking about them.
Okay, I see what's happening. All right, Zoe, I hear you, Zoe, and I respect your view on this as far as the Aaliyah thing. So I'm not gonna, that's Zoe. Your opinion is appreciated. So I hope you don't leave because it's you're being disagreed with. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though, guys. I mean, you got the FBI now and the judges talking about it. You gonna tell me you don't feel comfortable? You feel comfortable about them talking about it?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't feel comfortable about me and my experience?
Mm-hmm.
Honey, I am retired. I am a young lady that's retired. So don't start tripping up on this lag.
Zoe, I know you, and I know you will go off. I think you've gone off on me before. Listen, I don't want you to leave. Don't leave though. Don't leave. Just you can call in too. I'll put up the other number if you want to call in. If you let me know if you want to call in, and I'll open up the other line. But we're on an hour and a half, so I'm gonna try to keep this one tight. Ceylon, any last words?
Only thing I say like this right here: everybody watch your family close.
Yeah.
If you got daughters, you got sons, you make sure you find out where they're gonna go in groups.
Absolutely.
Because I'm telling you right now, it is starting to be the turning point of a new year coming in, and y'all already know I dread it.
Okay.
I dress it. And like I said, I've been up there. You couldn't pay me to go back up to the 606 phone. You couldn't pay me. I don't care how much money. You cannot pay me to go. There are certain states I won't go into. Illinois is one of them. And like I said, I just recently lost my father. I despise going up there to D.C. And I already told you why. I said, oh my God. It is crazy. I said, people need to wake up and look around. This is real. This is serious. Ain't no car chase 100. My last name is alone could make you want to cry. And just like I said, my family own a hospital in the next county, and my people got a college down in Florida. So why in the world you think I want to clout some way? I'm good.
Don't let that get to you, bro. Look.
I'm telling them the truth, and they gonna hear the truth one and another.
Yeah.
Now, if I can retire at the age of 26 and I'm in my early 40s, then I must be doing something absolutely right. And I'm just going back to school for the heck of it, just for fun.
Well, I appreciate you, Ceylon, and I appreciate you calling in, and we will talk. And I have some people. Looks like somebody wants to get in touch with you, so we can make that happen. I know you like talking to people about, if somebody wants some insight, you're open. So we will. I think that was Powell. So we'll get you guys connected.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I gave her my email address.
Oh, you did already? Okay.
Yeah, I gave. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you, love,
Yeah.
and we'll talk soon. Okay.
All right.
All right. Peace. She said, all right. Listen, you guys, we shouldn't be fighting amongst each other. Like, you know what I mean? I understand where Zoe is coming from. But, sometimes you just have to let people speak their piece and just let it go. It's not going to, you personally having the feeling of no is not really always what's best for the collective. So sometimes, we just have to let the truth go out there and let it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's happening. Tune. Good to see you here. Hopefully you're good. Mike Nice was cracking. Hey, Mike, I've been trying to reach you to email me. I need you to reach out to me, Mike Nice. I need to chat with you. Okay. Pretty Ricky, what they call me. I saw you were in here. Shout out to you. Amy, what's up?
Thank you, Amy.
Yes, thank you for all your support, you guys. Listen, this is probably going to be the last live for 2019. There's some new people on the team. There's new things that are going to be happening with the channel. I do appreciate your support, and hopefully you stick with me and stick with us, shall I say. And, we're going to tackle some things, still really in the same vein of this R. Kelly situation. But, there's a lot of things happening in the world, and there's things that can be, I guess, not prevented. But, we can speak on things before they get to a level where, like this R. Kelly thing, it's just
I think
and beyond.
I think once the documentary airs, there'll be a whole lot more to talk about.
Part 2.
Yes. And
okay.
Everybody tune in January 2nd at Lifetime.
Yes.
There's new accusers coming out, victims. They're victims.
Bye,
they're
Sam.
survivors. But there's a lot more to the story. There's a lot more inside people that will be speaking their truths. And that's it. And I also think once the trial starts, we'll have a whole nother thing to talk about.
Yes, we definitely do have more stuff to talk about. We have stuff, like she said, the docuseries is coming. There's more people with insight who I may be talking to also. But like I said, you're going to be seeing some other things. There's been some things happening behind the scenes. I'm not going to go into specifics, honestly, because, I just don't want to on the channel like this. Not yet, at least. However, I just want to thank everybody. This whole year has been amazing. I met some amazing people, connected with some lovely individuals, one sitting here, and I have picked up some new meditation clients. So shout out to you. Lovell is one of them. I just have to say, and you
I
know,
would say Lovell was amazing.
yeah. Shout out to Lovell. Lovell Jones. You know, he's doing
I can't
that.
wait for his new music.
Yeah, let's look out for Lovell's new music, Lizette's new music,
Yeah,
Tiffany
Lizette's new
Hawkins,
book,
right?
Tiffany Hawkins' new music.
Is there anything about the docuseries you can say? Like, I know that you guys had your individual interviews. I know people are curious though, like wondering what are his people doing there? Do you
Well,
know?
some of his people are there. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. You'll watch it and you'll make your own.
Blade, hold on, Sam, don't play with me right now. Telling me are you in your feelings? I have been super like stressed about like getting this thing together in time and all that. So I hope you're not tripping on me for not speaking. I didn't speak to a lot of people, but you're you're somebody who we'll talk. We'll say that. We'll talk. But y'all can't get in your feelings and stuff. I'm one person. There's a lot going on here. And I love all of you guys. So
I just want to say again, again with the Aaliyah thing, I think we should just all pray for her.
Absolutely.
And if she had a daughter that she gave birth to, or that she had a daughter that was in her womb, we just need to pray and send them light. And love.
And I believe the daughter probably is best off not being dug up, because honestly, like, do we really want her to have that type of life where she's probably already undercover. But life is about living. So we don't want to keep her from living because we got some tea.
Yeah.
What's up, Diva?
At some point you gotta let it go to bed.
Yeah. Exactly. Just like this R. Kelly thing, he can go to bed. Like, honestly, he's in jail and he's on his way to prison.
Underneath the bridge, the jail.
He's under the jail. Yeah, his toenail, his infected toe, I just imagine him just falling apart at the seams right now. Thank you for whoever sent the donation, the super chat. Priscilla, thank you, love. I appreciate you. What's up, Miss Kim, my warrior? Okay, Zay, Goddess, what's the number to call so I can call in to...
Zay is our friend that supports us.
Okay, what's the number to call so I can... You want to call in? Oh, next time. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll put it in. Do I even know the number? 1-888. Hold on, I got to look, actually. Anything else before we...
No, just thank you all for allowing me to be on this platform with the goddess, Dawn.
Of course.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been enlightening also for me and cathartic.
Yeah, because I think, Lizzette has a lot of things going on. And I feel like, maybe this experience will help.
It helps me a
ease
lot.
you into your next phase of whatever it is you're going to dive into.
It's kind of like therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I start to understand really what happened to me.
You're still unraveling that,
on a grand level.
Wow. Okay. I'm looking for the number to put in. Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just bad at this. Oh, I know what I can do. Hold on. Hold on. Who else we got in here still?
So we got Diva.
Hi, Diva, sis. You missed a lot of this, huh? You're going to have to hit the replay.
Donna Hill. Priscilla Williams, Tahira, all you people are amazing. Real world. Denise, keep ringing those bells even after the YouTube is over, the live is over. Yeah, the truth does hurt, but the truth will set you free.
It will absolutely set you free. And that's the 888 number. That number you can call in anytime, leave a voicemail. You can text me there. Sometimes I have it on, so if you call, I may answer. So that's a number to you can reach me by. And I do return calls. I want to shout out
Thank you, Miss Kim.
Corinthian, or the old man as he calls himself. He's somebody who I've grown to love. Matter of fact, happy birthday, old man, if you're listening. And also, there's a lot of people I want to shout out, but I just want to say thank you to all of you for supporting the channel, supporting me as a creator, first year in. big things popping. 2020 extravaganza. It's gonna be lit, popping, epic, all of that good
A
stuff.
lot of good things coming.
Absolutely. You guys,
There's a lot of healing coming.
a lot of healing. Stay in prayer. Stay in prayer. Stay in prayer. Get connected to God. If you can't hear Him, sit and listen. You gotta sometimes just disconnect from stuff. Get off the radar for a minute. Sometimes I'm not online. People get a little testy with me because they don't see me responding to certain things or whatever. But just know sometimes I unplug. I take a day. Sometimes you have to do that. A lot of times that day is Sunday. So.
Also, there was a comment, who's going to have a watch party? It's probably a good idea because it's really triggering what you're going to see. It's even, I've read the reviews. I haven't watched it. Unfortunately, we weren't given that opportunity. But it's probably good for people to get together and watch it because I hear it's even worse than the first one. In the matter of very emotional and triggering.
Really?
Yeah. Thank you, Peter.
Okay. Well, I
Thank
think,
you, Dee.
yeah, thank you guys again. I just hate to leave y'all still typing stuff. So I feel like I don't want to with the last live and all for the year. Thank you, Karen. JC, there's also a fiction of a woman that is supposed to be Dame Dash and Aaliyah. A fiction of a woman. I saw somebody say they heard Dame Dash's child was the child of Aaliyah's. I don't think that's the case. I think he said she was pregnant when she passed. I don't know. We don't know.
I thought they were engaged too, or they were going to be.
Okay, Diva. Yeah, I'll call you after. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, thank you again.
Yes,
if you missed this,
Joy home. Yes.
yeah, Joy, go home, Joy.
Please.
Yes. Everybody stay in prayer. If you missed some of this, go hit that replay. Make sure you comment on that too. Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, we'll be back soon. Until next time, y'all.
Good night.
Peace. Mwah.